Hello, I'm Federico Malaman, and you are watching for BassPlayersOnly.com.
Hi everyone, John Liebman here. You're watching for BassPlayersOnly.com, coming to you from the London Bass Guitar Show in London.
Maybe.
With none other than the one and only Federico Malaman. How are you, Federico?
I'm great. Today and yesterday I was great too. And
tomorrow you'll be even better.
I don't know, but the thing is, I'm very proud to be here, and very proud to be here with you, because I'm honored of. It's a great honor for me.
Well, thank you very much. I feel the same about you. We've met a few times over the years. I think we met in London last year, and maybe even at NAMM or some of the other places. And I've always been in awe of your playing and your technique. I've seen you live, and I've seen you many times on YouTube. And how do you do what you do is what I'd like to know, what we'd all like to know. But let me start from the beginning. You are from Italy. You grew up in Italy. I'd like to hear about your early days, your initial exposure to music. Do you come from a musical family? Did you have parents, brothers and sisters? Were you surrounded by that? What was it like in terms of going to school or listening to the radio or going to concerts or things like that? In that spirit, how would you describe your musical upbringing?
In my home there was a piano, so my father played a little bit piano and the guitar. My mother she likes to sing, okay, and my cousin is graduated in piano, and he was my first teacher. So I start with the piano.
So I guess you could say, yes, you do come from a musical family.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, let me jump you. Your mother liked to sing. What kind of stuff did...
No, sing songs in the family jam. Only gotcha. She is a nurse, and so another job. And so the music, was in the house. Okay. And I start with the piano. Then when I heard one CD from Zucchero Sugar Fornaciari, is very important artist in Italy.
Say it again.
Zucchero Sugar Fornaciari is there was Polo Jones on bass, and I heard something new. What is this instrument? It's the bass. I want to play that.
How old were you?
How old?
No. Well, you can tell me that if you want, but what I was asking was, how old were you when you heard that?
Sorry, I was 10 or 12. And so I was in the school, and I chose to play violin. I don't know why, but and then after I was in the conservatory. I don't know, conservatorio is the name of the music school in Italy, and I learned double bass with a bow. Okay.
I would guess that would have been a French bow, right?
What?
French bow?
No, Dutch.
German bow?
Yeah, German.
Really? I thought the Italians played...
I don't know if... yes, it's German, but Dragonetti, the Italian, was using that one.
Really?
And so the thing is, I grew up with classical music. At the same moment, I had funk, fusion bands with a bass, electric bass. I'm graduated in double bass, classical double bass, but I don't play more, and I choose to play the bass or jazz double bass. And I have done a lot of TV shows in Italy. I was the arranger of the Dancing with the Stars in Italy, the Italian version of Dancing with the Stars. And after 2009, it was my first in 2009. It was my first time at Nantes show, and I saw live Adrien Ferro, and after him I changed all the things with the bass, because it was like you see a superhero, and I want to be like him. I want to play like him, and I grew up a little bit with the bass. I improved my bass playing. Sorry, I grew up, and so the thing is this. The thing is this.
Hey, Adrien Ferro is incredible. I've interviewed him a couple of times, and I've seen him play many times. So let me ask you this: the double bass, the classical, the orchestral, I assume. So you studied that throughout school. When you took up the electric bass, how did you learn that? Did you study that, or did you just pick it up from seeing guys like Adrien and working by yourself, or how did you develop your technique on electric bass?
Yeah, I studied by myself. I take all the classical things, and I do with bass, like everybody, because if you want to learn music, you have to play classical music. I think you have to start from Bach, from Mozart to do something.
Did you ever play Tchaikovsky Symphony No. 4?
No.
I used to play that on the electric bass. You know, and
if you want to do
exactly that fast.
Yeah. And so if you want to do technical things, you have to try to take it from the classical repertory.
Repertoire. Repertory, as we say in the States.
Repertorio in Italian. And so the thing is like this, and then I was going to concerts to see the players, and so I decided to go to a very special bassist in Italy. The name is Massimo Morricone, and for me is one of the best teacher and bass player that we have in Italy, and he opened my mind. Okay, only with 4 lessons I changed again, but it was before the meet with Adrien. Okay, and so I start to study bass in a different way. That
there must have been a point where you just locked yourself up in a room and just practiced all your scales and all your arpeggios and things. I mean, that doesn't come that naturally to anybody. Does it?
You have to start maybe slowly, and then.
But I mean, you woodshed it. You practiced. You just locked yourself in a room, as I said. I'm guessing, right? And just did it again and again and over.
This is the way. This is the way to do the things. No.
Well, what's keeping you busy now, Federico? What are you doing?
I'm doing a lot of concerts. In this period, I'm playing with a famous artist in Italy. The name is Mario Biondi, and he has a very deep voice. He sings in English, and so he is famous not only in Italy but around Europe. And so, in fact, tomorrow I have a gig with him here in London, and so I'm playing with him. I have many projects with great musicians in Italy. I have Malafede Trio. Malafede is from Malaman, Federico Malafide, okay.
I like that.
After Bonafide, Malafide. And so I have this project, and a new CD is coming in maybe April, May. Then I have Timeline project, another project with a very famous drummer in Italy, Max Furian. And then I have, I would like to do a CD with Adrien. I would like, maybe it will happen.
Adrien Ferro.
Yeah, me and Adrien. And then I have many projects in Italy, jazz project or pop projects. And then I have a school too, online school, malamanbasslessons.com, and then I have a family, I have a life, and so.
All right. Tell me about your equipment briefly. What kinds of basses, strings, amps, etc. are you using?
Okay, I'm using Laurus basses that they are made in Italy, and then I use my honest basses. I use IQS strings. I have the signature. Is Italian.
Okay.
It's an Italian factory. Then I use Eich amplification by Thomas Eich, and then I have something with groove gear because I use the fret wrap sometime for the slap technique.
Yeah.
And then I'm okay, I think.
Okay. How about the future, Federico? What else would you like to do that you haven't already accomplished? You're still pretty young. You got a lot of energy.
I would like to do something with my name, and because I'm seeing that I love to do master classes. I love to play what I like. So if I will do something with my name, I choose the music I like. And so, and then I would like to play with, you know, everybody wants to play with Stevie Wonder, everybody wants to play with Chick Corea, and I would like to try, only try one song, but I would like to do something with my name and my personal project. I will try. I will try.
Well, keep it up. I know you're going to do great stuff. Last question, Federico. What would you be if you were not a bass player? Something outside of music.
My life, I think, without music has not so much sense. Maybe if I was not a bass player, I think I can be a piano player.
I said outside of music. I asked Ed Friedland that question. He said I'd play the drums. All right. Thanks very much. It's great catching up with you. We've communicated so many times over the years, but this is the first time we've actually sat down and had a nice one-to-one conversation. So keep doing what you're doing and all those great projects. Let us know, and we will tell these folks about it here. So much luck, continued success to you. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll keep enjoying it.
Thank you.
On location at the London Bass Guitar Show with Federico Malaman, I am John Liebman. You're watching for BassPlayersOnly.com.